Bob's not here.
Bob's not here.
Thinking about you, Bob.
Wait, Bob is here.
I mean, they're the same size. Same height.
All right, here we go. Tell me your name.
Matt Cordery. Design websites and apps for a living with myself and 4 other guys.
What are you looking to do today?
Well, cut it mostly, primarily. Get less hair on my head so I can wear a bike helmet again.
Yeah.
Fade of some kind.
Why did you come to the Beardbrand Barbershop?
Because it's the most professional, fun, relaxing environment that I've found for a haircut. It's worth flying to Texas for. There is a reason why I lived like this for the last 2 months and got referred to as a werewolf and homeless lion and all kinds of things over the last couple weeks. So I've had to endure some hardships in order to get here.
Beautiful.
Here. Right. Okay, so we're gonna be doing a haircut beard trim today on you. What were you thinking as far as the hair? Looks like you've been growing it out for a minute, so.
Actually, just 3 months.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's impressive.
What are you eating? Now what am I eating?
Washington State air. That just kind of gross. So fade.
Okay.
Short on top. I want to keep some length on the top, or short on the sides. I want to keep some length on the top. I don't want to go I don't want this long.
Okay.
Definitely thinning it, but a fade to. In the past, if I was on finger length, I want to do more than that. Probably 2 finger lengths. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, I also trust you. You tell me what you think.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out as far as okay, you want to fade, correct?
Yep.
How short of a fade do you normally do when you have a haircut?
Like a 2.
About a 2?
Yeah.
Are you looking to stay in that
Yeah, I
range?
think 2 or 3. Yeah, between 2 and 4, whatever. Again, I trust you.
No, so I think that'd be a very good length for you because it's obviously it's gonna be drastic, going that short anyways.
Yeah, it's great.
But I think it'll be a good base. We'll have a good outline of your neckline and around the ear and everything, and then we can still taper down the back of the neckline and skin, and it'll keep it, relatively, it's gonna help the cut grow in a little bit more.
Perfect.
As far as the top, since I would say, 2 finger lengths is probably gonna be about 1 inch, maybe a little bit over.
Okay.
What are you looking to do with the top as far as how would you like to wear it?
Light style, not too much. Yeah, that's really it. I work from home, so I don't have to look that good going anywhere. But throw a little gel in there, throw a little styling ball, whatever.
Yeah, no, we got some paste and stuff like that in your hair. Is there a dominant side that you like to go to, left or right? Do you want to wear it forward and kind of textured?
Probably not forward, probably to
the right side. Yeah, right side. Flips to the front, going to the right a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, cool. So I don't know exactly how much I'm gonna take off top yet. I kind of want to get the fade in and set it, and then I'll do the top and then kind of blend in and square the head for you. But yeah, we'll get it, we'll get it nice and clean for you and get it going. To debulk it, I'm gonna start with a 3, and we're just gonna take it up to around the, square of the head. Just kind of get rid of a lot of this so I can kind of see what kind of blend I want to do on him.
Where my head is?
I do. It seems bigger than what it is right now, but I think it's the hair.
Yeah. I go up a whole helmet side when this happens.
As you can see, this isn't, it's wiping away everything, but it's giving me a good, foundation to kind of start it fade, how high I'd like to take it, and wiping away everything as well, pretty fast. Some people will put the 1 in first and kind of start from there, but I kind of know how high I want to blend, kind of visualizing everything as a whole more than just steps. So
Yeah. I was gonna say you should leave this right here.
Yeah.
All right, we're leaving that.
Thanks, Lou. Thanks for your contribution.
You can braid it, have it off to the side.
It's very Jewish.
Yeah, I was gonna say leave a little bit. I'm going to Israel next year. Just line that up.
But if we got Carlos to do it, then there'd be 100,000 guys out there that start growing out little pieces from their ear. And you can see, you know, his occipital back here is kind of high in the back of his head a little bit, so I want to leave a little bit of a shape for him, just so we don't take it like too high back there and there's too much occipital poking out in the back. But you know, we're gonna leave a little weight around the head as well, but it's okay. It's gonna look nice.
Matt was worried that he was gonna break the clippers.
Yeah, I did that once. I had a girl cut my hair once and jammed her clippers and felt pretty bad about that.
Yeah, I would say that's probably coming from them not taking care of them or not.
Yeah,
working.
it wasn't.
You know what I mean,
It wasn't
ahead
this
of time.
caliber of shot.
Yeah.
Let's just be clear about that. It was not.
I mean, it happens. I had an 11-year-old yesterday that had been growing his hair out for a year, and he came to me to get a haircut, and his hair was extremely hard to cut through, and like my clippers were very well oiled and everything, and they were jamming up a little bit just because he had so much bulk around his head.
That's crazy.
But it was also like an open project for me too, because he had no idea what he wanted. He's like, I just want it short and I don't have to deal with it. And so he gave me like a very wide range of options on how I wanted to go about it.
Nice.
So you say you're from Washington?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What brings you to Austin? Just a haircut, or you moved out here?
No, I'm just here for a couple days,
Okay.
visiting Lou, getting a haircut, breakfast tacos.
He literally flew here for tacos and a haircut. I'm just,
Transportation,
yeah,
Uber driver.
yeah. Just low
Airbnb?
bottom of the priority list.
You're the most important person here. You're the Uber driver.
That's right.
You're not getting those Veracruz tacos without them.
It's too hot to walk around here, man. I'm used to like 70 degrees as a high.
Yeah. I mean, I will say, luckily it rained yesterday, so it kind of knocked it down. It was cooler this morning.
Yeah.
So, you know, it'll probably be super humid later in the afternoon.
I'm not ready for this. This heat is next level.
It's not fun. Kind of the same thing for me. I've kind of been indoors a little bit, just because it's a little much to deal with.
I saw a sign on the way here. I'm indoorsy.
Your Tinder profile for
I'm indoorsy.
I like being indoors.
Is there anything else besides Veracruz you're looking at eating out here? Barbecue?
Depends what Lou wants to do for dinner or
I
lunch.
can tell you right now. He's gonna want to go to this restaurant. It's called Salt and Time, and he's gonna order the burger.
That's it.
Yeah, he already mentioned that one.
I'm sure he did. But it's only because I'm a big fan of that place also. So.
Yeah. Check it out.
Really good food.
Yeah. Justine's is on the menu.
Justine's?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been there.
Oh.
They'll let me in now.
Oh yes,
That's it.
they do the pork chop and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, some friends of mine took me there for my birthday a couple years ago. I forgot.
It's good atmosphere too.
Yeah. It's like half inside, half outside.
Yeah.
Alright, so you put that one in around his head. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just do the outline around his neck, kind of clean it up. A little bit of detail work in the beginning, but nothing crazy. I like to do this first before anything else. Just gives me a good just foundation for my cut. Where I said I'm looking at the whole picture more than just like certain things. The same thing around here. Lightly dust it a little bit. I don't want to make too crazy of lines. It's more of a natural cut than anything. What kind of hobbies do you have out in Washington?
I ride bicycles a lot.
Like actual cycling or like mountain biking?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, in Bellingham there's a wonderful, there's a lot of mountain biking and gravel biking. It's Bike Town, USA.
That's cool. I don't really do I don't do any mountain biking, but I like to cycle.
Oh, really?
I was doing it pretty regularly, maybe in the past 2 years, and then I kind of stopped this past year, just time-wise and other things I was working on as far as working out. But yeah, I love cycling. It was like almost like a new passion of mine that I got introduced to. It started with the pandemic just because I didn't have anything to do, so I was like, you know what, I want to work out and ride a bike every day all through the city. And
Austin's a great city to do that.
It was some of the best days that I had, just as far as, I grew up here, but it also gave me an understanding of the city a little bit more. You get a different perspective, and get to kind of enjoy things that you maybe don't see when you're driving and stuff like that. So, and it's a mental pusher too. Yeah,
Peaceful.
definitely use it for meditation, but it also gave me some mental toughness as well, where I had to push past certain limits that I maybe possibly didn't know I had when it came to cycling, which I like doing that sometimes.
That's awesome. What made you stop? You gotta get back on it.
Like I said, more time. I was working a different schedule. And honestly, the heat as well. Like it got pretty bad out here, where it just wasn't worth it at the moment.
You'd have to go at like 4 a.m.
Yeah. Right. I mean, it's a funny thing, because when I first got into barbering, I had a hard time talking with people when I first started cutting hair. It wasn't because I was nervous to talk to people or anything. It was more of like I was like solving problems in my head as I go. And just being a new barber, it's a little overwhelming trying to like ask somebody about their life, but also like be like, oh shit, like,
and, like,
what am I doing here? And then you're problem solving at the same time. So it's kind of like it comes with time as far as like building it up and learning how to, once you get certain foundations down and stuff like that, then you can kind of talk a little bit more.
It's fascinating to hear kind of like the creative mindset, how it works, and what's going through your head.
Yeah, because at the same time, what I'm thinking about or stating to you may be completely different from another barber. And I think that's the cool thing about it. It's like everybody kind of does it a little different. Bob's not here.
Bob's not here.
Thinking about you, Bob.
Wait, Bob is here.
I mean, they're the same size. Same height.
Looks like a new person too with that haircut.
It's a nice haircut tonight. We'll wait to show it after we do mine.
You ever had a taper in your neck?
Like the animal?
No.
Hopefully not.
It's a haircut joke.
Yeah, haircut joke.
You get it?
That one flew over my head.
The answer is no.
I feel like I have. I don't know. What did Bob cut?
I'm sure Bob tapered you.
Bob
Yeah,
tapered.
you've had one. If Bob cut your hair, he definitely tapered it.
Yeah.
I too believe in the taper.
The animal.
The animal, of course. I've seen them. They're real.
They're like, alright, if I'm correct, tapers are kind of like piggish almost, like wild boar. That's what a taper is.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. It's a big land mammal.
Like a capybara.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but bigger than that.
I
They're
love
good.
those
Like I
things.
said, they got some funky coloring.
Besides pit bulls, I think capybaras are my second favorite animal.
I don't think I've ever met anyone that had a favorite animal that was a capybara. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're great.
That's
Kenny has a pit bull as well.
Yeah, Anthony.
I love pit bulls.
They get a little profile, but amazing dogs. I love them.
Yeah, no, they're great.
He's not like in the heat of this morning.
Our dog's 70 degrees is too hot, man. Black fur, husky mix.
Oh yeah.
She's finding the shade at like 60 degrees.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm sure their body temperature is just.
Oh man. Yeah, she just absorbs the heat so much.
Yes. It's like Saint. He just walks up the driveway and he's like, "All right, dude, take me back inside."
I take her for a run at like 6 a.m. now because otherwise it's too hot. But in the forest, it's all shade.
Yeah, I would assure that's a way better environment for a dog during the summer compared to the seaman's horrible out here.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to go very far to be in the woods. In the woods, it's always shade. Just gotta watch out for bobcats and bears.
I was just listening to a podcast this morning talking about that, saying how bobcats have been kind of snatching people's dogs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Last year we had a cougar that like ate a family sheep down like in the town.
Oh wow.
They eat dogs, yeah, all the time.
It's crazy.
I run with like bear spray and see if I'm going in a gnarly place.
Yeah, it's, you gotta be prepared for
Yeah.
sure. You know, you're in their environment at the end of the day when you know you're in the woods like that. So.
My dog can run fast, so she'll be fine. As long as she knows to run away.
Yeah, it's us that can't.
It's us that's the problem.
Just really.
This turned into a really weird, dark conversation about running away from cougars and bears. But hey,
This is my kind of conversation.
I like it. Capybaras and bears. So can I tell you a haircut pet peeve of mine? When like it's too long, like on the sides, and it like comes out.
Yeah, you don't want to do like a mushroom.
Yeah, I don't want a mushroom. The hair lends itself to mushroom look as it is. I don't need to help that.
You can see a lot of like he's being honest about letting his hair grow and not doing anything to it. Like you can see like all this like kind of unevenness in the front of this coming probably from a buzz head, I would say.
Why you gotta say that? Point out my bad buzz cuts.
I mean, Esther's bad buzz cuts.
5-year-old's bad buzz cuts. Yeah, she's 5.
Listen, she's got to learn that.
Yeah, she got learn.
She's gonna watch this video and learn.
Yeah, she'll watch it. She'll think this is hilarious.
So I usually face them towards the mirror when I come over the top. You can kind of see everything. Like I said, pay attention to that. Get all that down.
I trust you. I'm not worried.
But that is a good thing. I've learned that most men, when they come for their haircut, it's this front part that they want to, trim up a bit, and it's the side profile that they're looking at. Some guys could give, they wouldn't care about the fade in the back of their neck or the tape or anything like that. It's more of like, don't leave holes in the side of my head.
Yeah.
The cool thing about cutting hair that surprises me every time is, I'm never gonna. There's certain foundations that we follow, but I'm never gonna do the same thing on the same person. I'm kind of, still learning in this game, and that's the cool thing about it is you learn something new every day, try some new stuff. Maybe it doesn't work, maybe it does, and you go from there.
Low risk. Hair grows back.
I wouldn't say low risk. Some people
Let's try new stuff.
This is their identity.
Yeah. But for me, it's low risk.
Well, you're the kind of client I like.
It's hilarious.
Like I said, we're just softening that up just a bit.
I mean, I think that's important to highlight. Like, you're not tied to. Your identity is not fully wrapped up in your haircut.
No, I mean.
But you do appreciate like the
I
value
I
of
wouldn't fly
that.
to Texas and I would just buzz my hair.
Right.
And value it. Yeah, of course.
It's not left, it's not right, it's right in the middle.
Yeah.
That's right. Alright, so before we move on to beard or anything like that, like I said, I was very modest with your hair on top. I just want to see what you think about this length. Like, I want you to feel it. Like, I feel like people can get a good feeling whether, if it's too long in their hands and stuff like that.
Yeah, I really like it.
Okay.
Actually,
so you want to keep it at that length?
Yeah, I think so.
Kind of like detail a little bit of stuff that I may see. I just want to make sure like, before I dry it.
This is exactly what my wife told me I wanted and what I wanted. Don't use that. No, this is great.
It's usually how it goes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kenneth, that's not the first time he's heard that.
No, it's perfect. It's a nice balance between like the tight, nice fade and then also like having a little something on top.
Like I said, I'm just gonna go through and do a little bit of cross checking and just even everything out a little bit more.
So what do you do for hobbies?
I'm pretty into working out outside of the shop. Sports and stuff. I do Muay Thai on the side. That's pretty much like my main hobby besides like weightlifting and cycling at the moment, which I wouldn't even consider cycling a hobby at the moment. But yeah, martial arts. I like martial arts a lot.
I'll try not to upset you.
See, that's the cool thing about martial arts is you can't upset me. I won't let you.
It's a Zen
A
master.
lot of wisdom in that statement.
It's true though. I will say
That's the best pitch I've ever heard for martial arts right there.
I mean, the guys that I do martial arts with are some of the coolest, nicest, calmest guys ever. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people should do more martial arts, and not in the aspect of it's very great to know how to defend yourself and, you know, in case the situation whatever happens, but I've never really had to engage at all too much, you know, unless it's like dumb drunk people or something like that. But it helps you get that aggression out while you're practicing, so you're a lot more calm. You know, I don't really have like road rage or anything like that. It's like, you know, after 2 hours of hitting the bag and banging on something, it's you're a little bit more calm. It takes it out of you.
Not me. I got road rage.
Do you?
Nah, not really.
You drove me here.
That's right, I'm your Uber driver.
Yeah, you're my Uber driver. Although we did talk about cars for 99% of the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you don't want Bob to shut up, talk about cars.
I learned that. Specifically BMWs.
Oh yeah. See, you figured out Bob in one haircut.
Yeah. I was thinking about car guys. It doesn't take much to get there. And when you're there, you stay there.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's it.
Talk to Jesse.
Sometimes you don't want to be there. I used to wash cars and detail cars when I was younger, and I worked for a pretty nice detail shop where we get all sorts of, you know, from Hondas all the way to Bentleys or Lamborghinis, and it kind of took the allure out of cars for me, where, I don't know, once you've been around them all and
You don't care anymore.
it's more like, you know, not driven all of them as far as like having to, you know, deliver them to our customers and clients and stuff, and they all felt the same at the end of the day. Like, it was like, all right, we're in a car and we're listening to the radio and we're going. So yeah, it kind of took out the specialness. But it's like, I appreciate the craftsmanship in vehicles, but yeah, I don't go like ape shit over cars or anything like that.
Yeah. No, I detailed and washed cars for a
Oh, that's right.
long time. It did the same thing to me. It kind of ruined cars.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate them for sure. Like, I appreciate what they are, and design and engineering feats, but I don't drive nice cars anymore.
Yeah, there's sometimes I want an electric vehicle, but honestly, I'm kind of more in the, I want something that's going to last me, and it's like, you know, a moderate vehicle to take care of. Like, I have a Honda right now, and honestly, it's the best car I've driven. Lexuses, BMWs, Infinities, and they were great cars, but it seemed like something was always happening with them. And like this Honda is like, even with the gas crisis, like, it was still like $60 for my tank to fill up, and I was like, you know what, I like you. And so, like I said, I dried his hair up, so it'll show a little bit of stuff more when you dry the hair up, since it's like having a chance to kind of spread out a bit. I don't like the way that this is sitting right here. It's a little bit bulky for me still, so I'm just gonna kind of go away and just, you know, dust at it a little bit and kind of chip away and get that to blend a little bit more in. Same thing on this other side. There's a little bit of heaviness in this back left corner, but like I said, we're getting there. So, you know, we're getting a good amount of hair off there. Where, like I said, it's gonna have a beard still, but it'll make it look a lot nicer in the transition. I didn't forget about his ear hair either, so, you know, chill out. You know, I said it last time on the video.
It's so funny because a lot of people were like, you shouldn't trust your barber if he doesn't cut your ear hair.
I saw one guy comment on. Well, I actually saw two comments.
I'm not reading the comments. I'm afraid of it.
So pick and choose. You know what I mean? I've learned my lesson before.
I know how bad I looked when I walked in here. I don't need people telling me.
see, they're just gonna bring you down a little bit to lift you up. Yeah. You're gonna be like, damn, you look amazing afterwards. And that's always a good part. But I had one guy that was like, I wish barbers would ask us before they do things like that. Like maybe we don't want that done. And I was like, so I guess you just want hair coming out of your ear looking dusty like that? Like, all right.
You're spending way too much time talking about my ear hair.
I didn't know I needed consent for ear hair now.
Oh yeah, that was part of what I signed.
Crazy world.
Sign up for it.
And then I had one guy on there that had me laughing pretty hard because I was like, my girlfriend gets on my ass if I don't tell my barber to trim my ear hair. And he was like, my girlfriend gets in my ass, hey yo, pause. And like, I just started cracking up.
The internet, man, it's the internet.
I mean, he's definitely from the East Coast. That was some New York stuff right there. Follow the lines, but I would just say his biggest thing is to make sure his beard's getting moisture in it. He needs to condition it and as well put, some sort of oil or balm, whichever one he prefers, just to, kind of keep it not as dry as it is. That would be the biggest thing.
Is there yeah, I shower a lot, I feel like. You're not talking about that, I think.
I do too. I mean, since I'm in physical activity pretty much every day, I take at least 2 showers minimum, sometimes 3, depending on, if there's other activities I'm doing throughout the day. But yeah, I would recommend, like I said, get you a conditioner as well, and the beard softener would work great for you as well, just in case you...
You mean beard softener?
Yeah, in case you're you're on the go.
Why have I not had that before?
You have.
It's just in case you're on the go, you can throw it in your beard. It doesn't have to be washed out. It still gives it a nice,
Yeah, I definitely need that. Ooh, that's warm and nice.
Alright, we're gonna do a hot towel. Let it breathe a little bit.
Got to be a cola. Got to be the cola.
Drop safe.
You're good at the color commentary.
This off and uncape them. I'm still gonna go back and make sure there's no stragglers underneath there, kind of poking out. Alright, so we got some Tree Ranger styling balm that we're gonna use today, and then we got some Tree Ranger utility balm that we're gonna put in his beard as well.
Cool.
So I'm gonna wet his hair just a little bit for the doing so it has a little bit of movement with it. And then we're gonna use maybe no more than that, like a fingertip, kind of emulsify it, get it hot.
Let me see. Nice. So that wet is kind of recreating that damp look at the house.
Yeah, like where it's not wet, but I want it to spread thoroughly as well. So we'll start in the back, just like I said, we got some calyx back here, so we want to lay those down just a bit, and then we can kind of pull from the front there. And his hair is pretty thick, it's taken a lot of the product off that I had, so I'm going to put a little bit more. And that's the cool thing about it, is you can use as much as you need, but I always suggest starting a little smaller than normal. And so he uses about a fingertip and a half worth.
smells so good.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Obviously, we'll still have a little bit of balm in our hands, which is okay. Or I'm sorry, the stalling balm in our hands, which is okay. It's gonna give it a little hold on top of this. And there's nothing wrong with that touching your face on top of this. It's not gonna do anything. Same thing. We're gonna start with about a fingerprint size. Get it nice and hot and emulsified. I like to start in the bottom of the beard against the chin, kind of rub it in there. And then you can kind of lay everything down.
Are you happy with the haircut?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Do you think other people should come to the Beardbrand Barbershop?
Absolutely. I flew from Washington to come here. Yes.
Nice.
Yes, you totally should. Don't see Bob though.
Love it.